Hey guys, Ray from loveyourrv.com. Well, we just got back from a week spent in the famous Death Valley, California, hottest, driest, and lowest place in North America. So I thought I would start off my video series. I took a ton of footage when we were there and got some pretty nice footage of some of the major attractions like Badwater Basin, Zabriski's Point, Artists Drive, and the Mesquite Dunes. But I thought I'd just go in here and show you where we camped. We camped right in the center of the park here at this Furnace Creek campground. So in this video, I'm just going to give you some footage from down on the ground here. I'll show you around the Furnace Creek. This is the National Park campground that we camped in. I'll also go over and show you this Sunset campground, which is a cheaper option, sort of more just like a parking lot. And also I'll show you around the complex here, the ranch at Death Valley, and we'll take a walk through that property a bit, kind of give you a look of the complex there. And then in later videos we'll get out and start visiting some attractions. So here we go. So here we are in Furnace Creek Campground, Death Valley. And they have full hookups here, or partial hookups, or no hookups. They have a lot of sites that are paved pull-throughs. But I decided to come down to this end. I noticed there was this loop that was just on gravel. And it seemed to have a lot bigger camp spaces. You can see that Class A's in one there. We picked this 114, which is really just behind the visitor center. Got some nice trees behind it. But yeah, it's a kind of a crescent-shaped campsite, so it's huge. Kind of could set up any way I wanted to on the gravel, you know, and get the solar panel situated. Doesn't really have the greatest view. It's nice to have trees back here, get the birds and stuff like that. And straight through there I can walk across another campground and then through the trees, and I'm at the Furnace Valley Ranch or something like that. Kind of a fancy hotel over there. Nice. Tons of room. You can hide back here. It is. It's got a black.
It's gray.
It's got a black collar on. I'm a dove.
Is it a dove?
I have a black collar and I'm a dove. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I thought it looked too
I'm
gray.
just sitting here on the
Sort of
ground.
brown.
It's got a little bit of browniness to the back of it.
Oh, okay. It's just sitting there.
Yeah. I'm just sitting here.
Okay. All right. Just checking.
Okay.
Just checking on you.
So here's a look at the main Furnace Creek National Park campground. So they have quite a few sites here. Everything's nicely paved. There is some hookups, some pull-throughs, lots of back-ins, and all kinds of various sizes of sites. But it's nicely located in these small trees and shrubs, so you do get some shade in this campsite. Some sites will have nice views of the mountains. And they have a dump station and a fill. Walk across and show you the cheaper option, which is more just a big dirt parking lot. There's the visitor center over there. It's got some interesting displays, and they run a movie every half hour. And it's staffed by rangers to guide you. This is Furnace Creek elevation negative 190 feet. Beautiful morning, December 6th today. It's probably going to be in the 60s and sunny. Good time of year to visit. It's not so blazing hot. At least if you like cool weather, which is really nice for hiking. Yeah, over that way is the other camping area. Take a walk over there. So this is what they call the Sunset Campground, and it's just huge. Lots of sites here. So they go for $14 a night, or if you have the senior access pass, it's half price at $7 a night, which is a pretty good deal. It does have a nicer view of the mountains and palm trees than Furnace Creek. I think we're paying for the dry camping in the Furnace Creek $22 a night. And there's other parks scattered around the park. There's one called Stovepipe Wells, which is probably about 25 miles away from here at the other end, north end of the park. So here you get bathrooms and water and dump station, garbage, that sort of thing. It's not bad as a base station if you're just going to be exploring the park all the time. I'll put a link in the description to all the camping options. We are stopped off at Stovepipe Wells. We have a general store here. Lots of sandwiches and stuff like that, and of course lots of stuff to buy. Like just got myself a t-shirt. And they have fuel here, but no diesel. Let's go around back and show you the RV park in the back. So, not much to write home about, but a place to camp while you're here. And they have a pay station, takes credit cards and such. Looks like garbage, probably a water fill and dump station. Very close to the dunes. Right at Furnace Creek they also have a gas station it also has diesel, which is nice being right here. Although I think gas was near $5 and diesel was $5.59 a gallon. What can you do? Drive like 40 miles back out and back to get fuel. And there's also at Stovepipe Wells there's a fuel stop, but I think they only have gas. And we'll just take a walk up to the ranch at Death Valley. That's where the hotel is and some other things, a few restaurants and stuff like that. So here's the entrance to the ranch at Death Valley, Furnace Creek. They've been making a lot of noise here. I think they're building something else over to this side. I feel bad for the people staying here this week. Constant big vehicle backing around, beeping. Anyway, I guess this is your basic lodge or hotel here. And there's another one just up the road a few miles. I think that's the fancier one, the Inn at Death Valley, I think it's called. This is pretty nice. Anyway, this is usually where I've been coming to get on the internet. Here, they don't have free internet that I found, but you can pay through a system. $10.95 for a day or $4.95 for an hour. I haven't been able to get any cell signal here, and I've tried T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T through my new booster, and I've tried cell boosters and everything. Seems I get onto some Verizon thing, but it won't connect, so I don't know. I may not have I have a really old hotspot, so maybe it doesn't have the right bands or something, or maybe it's trying to roam, I don't know. But anyway, if you come down here, don't expect to get cell service. It's pretty spotty, if at all. But this place you can buy Wi-Fi. Looks like they got it all decorated for Christmas. Pretty nice. You wouldn't think you're in the middle of Death Valley. Over here we got a couple restaurants, a saloon, a buffet, and a kind of a cafe. And over there's a general store with touristy stuff and very high-priced pops and coffees and things. Back here there's some type of museum. All kinds of old pieces in the museum area here. It's all the guest rooms down there. Quite a bit of stuff going on. And here's the golf course, of course. Hottest, driest place in North America's got to have a golf course, right? So Fiddler's Campground, which is behind the fuel station and across the road from the big Sunset Campground, is somehow attached to the ranch complex, and this is their RV park, which basically is nothing. They want 24 bucks a night for this, and I'm camped over on the other side of the fence in the trees there for 22 a night. So I guess if you want shade and be in amongst the trees and stuff, then the Furnace Creek is a good bet. If you want the cheapest option and a nice view, then the Sunset across the road. If you want, maybe here you get some access to some of the stuff in the ranch, like there is a swimming pool, I think. Maybe you get on their Wi-Fi for free, I'm not sure. Nobody here, of course. I guess in the popular times they fill up. This is a good time to come. We're just after the American Thanksgiving weekend, so I think everybody went on their holidays, and the week after I find is always a nice time to go to national parks. It's less busy. And back to our spot over here. So there you go, that's sort of the lay of the land and the camping around here. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to go start exploring the park. I'm going to have some video from Badwater Basin and Zabriski Point, Mesquite Dunes, some of the major attractions here to see. Till next time, Ray from LoveYourRV.com. Cheers everyone.